Hey, Shalom. This film was going to say Kalayim Layahu Bashmi Ashab Bashima Kakudash. The bonus of the elders and apostles, great millstone, GMS who do rule and teach well. Today we're going to be getting into this article. We're not going to read it because there's nothing to read. I mean, if you just pay attention to the news, you'll kind of tell you everything you need to hear. And honestly, even without watching the news, college protests keep spreading out there, Columbia crackdown, right? Just reading just that. Put two and two together. You should know what this is talking about. You see here, stop funding genocide. Right. You see the Palestinian flag. You know what this is talking about. You should address this one as just a spark. New York City Mayor Adams said Tuesday, let's not wait till it's a blazing fire, right? And they got cops down there and stuff, moving the people, pushing people away. Apparently, it's violent, at least according to the news, right? I think this too. I don't know if this says it's violent, but people are like throwing chairs and shit. So it's like, it's really blowing up. And this has been protest after protest, I feel like, for the last couple months. I think they protested Times Square or something. I don't know if they did Penn Station, but they've just been protesting everywhere. And I remember hearing about it. Like, I was a little bit nervous because I was like, I hope they don't protest around my camp spot because then I'm going to have to move because you're fucking up my camp spot. And that's why I'm moving from the area anyway. It's fucking getting too hectic. Like, traffic is changing and stuff like that. People, like, areas that are like crowded, right? But like manageable crowds at early hours are like becoming ridiculous 24/7. It's like, it's just too much fucking bodies, too much fucking people. And it's like, I gotta figure something out. Like, I gotta figure shit out. I mean, the best thing that I wish I could do, the best thing would be to go back upstate. Like, maybe not to the same place I went to school, but bro, if I could go back up there, man, I'd be happy as a motherfucker, man. I'd be happy as a motherfucker. I'd just be happy, was happier than the motherfucker. Yeah, there we go. I'd be happy, because, man, oh man, there's so many good places to camp. So many, So, hold on. Yeah, so student guys said solidarity protests are engulfing some of the nation's top colleges, university presidents, U.S. lawmakers, and even President Joe Biden struggled to call the growing unrest and the fierce partisan blowback, right? And then honestly, it's basically, spreading into the finals, and people are trying to go to the library to study, which, who even goes to the library to study anymore? Just saying. I mean, I get it. People want to study and whatever, but I never, like, throughout my years of college, I never really went to a library like that. It was just kind of like, I have a home. I can just go home. But I get it. Some people have kids or whatever and they need to study, have a quiet place, or they have like they have roommates or whatever. They want to just study. But like, I feel like even if you have roommates, like, I had a roommate for a little bit. Like 1 year I had a roommate, but then now it's a pandemic, so that kind of that didn't last long. And I was happy because I hated that motherfucker. He was an Amalekite. And boy, oh boy, did he fucking stink. He smelled like fucking cheese balls, like cheesy nuts all day. And I'm like, oh my God, to complain about it. This is before I came to the truth, right? And then my third year, I was basically vexed at him because he was another Edomite. But dude, he would be fucking like, he would wake up at like 5 a.m. every day to take his medicine or some shit, and he would be loud as fuck with it. And it's just like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. He wanted to sleep late and then wake up fucking early. And I was like, this is some bullshit. And the first chance I had to move away from him, I did. I took it. And I was like, this is some bullshit. And I never had a roommate again because I'm not doing that shit no more. But I get it, I get it. Partly I get it, partly I don't get it. Like, who fucking cares? But you move people in to do that because I think they're protesting in front of the business school or some shit. So, yeah. And so, yeah, you have security personnel, right? They're addressing people that don't belong there, right? And then whatever, right? Alright, the main thing, we're focusing on NYC, but the article even said, it's in a dozen other states or whatever. They're seeing protests like this. But I mean, everyone's getting their eyes on NYC. We get an earthquake and then we get this. So it's like everyone's got their eyes on NYC, So, second Edges chapter 9, verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure that time diligent itself, unless he person sends past you have told thee before, right? Measure, through the scriptures. Measure means to take account of, right? Back in school, I was all into the chemistry. I was pretty good at it, They fucking recommended me to high-level chemistry courses. I was thinking, man, I'm gonna have my whole life set apart for me. Like, I'm gonna really, become like a fucking scientist and sort of shit. I'll be like an egghead. Then the pandemic came, and then after that, that's when I kind of learned about the truth. And then I just got, started thinking, and I was like, this is fucking dumb, right? So yeah. Verse 2, then just to understand this, we're seeing time when the highest will be in the visit of the world which he made, right? So that's what it is. We're seeing the times come in, Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, never was the people in the world, they shall all understand the Most High spake of these days from the days of before thee, even from the beginning, right? It was the Lord walking in the cool of the day. This really represents a prophet, that the Lord himself was walking around, just, getting a soda or something, getting a piece of chicken or something, this represent that, it's talking about a prophet. You go into that word cool, it just means, prophetic spirit. So there's a prophetic spirit, a prophet around in those days. And that was him who told Adam, his judgment, basically. Prophet. So yeah, it's been prophet since the beginning. Alright? I think there's even Enoch talked about Enoch prophesying, if I'm not mistaken. We can go back. Moses was a prophet, so Moses was a prophet. He had that prophets before him, right? So, put two and two together and it makes a lot of sense. Unless you don't understand it and it's just not meant for you, then it's like people say, you're preaching to the choir, pal. Like, you're preaching to people who don't really care, so low and edified, and this is just an example of uproars. That's what we're seeing. Uproars turning violent. I didn't really read the rest of it. I don't really care. Columbia. Isn't that where you get the? Isn't that the building with the skull and bones shit? Just like in the fucking middle of campus, and then the owl. I believe it is Columbia. Fuck them. Fuck all colleges. Colleges were built off our backs. They used to have slaves come in front of college classes, and they would teach their bullshit ass false science, and basically try to prove that we're inferior. Try to say that we're inferior people. So fuck college. I hate college. I hate all colleges. Fuck all colleges. Fuck the black colleges. That's another video. The black colleges, fucking boule ass stooge. I hate you. I hate colleges. I hate all y'all. I hate all y'all colleges, bro. Fucking try to invite me to your fucking college. I'm not speaking at your college. Fuck your college. Man, fucking shitty ass college, bro. It's fucking sellout. Hell no. But yeah. Sorry for my outburst. Slacky. Yeah. But that's just what it is. That's just another example of uproars, to the point that they have to tell people you gotta do your stuff remote. We're moving to pandemic times now, which it's not really a big deal, because that means you just do your finals on the internet. Hold on. Yeah, that means you just do your finals on the internet, right? I had to do that in school. I was in school in the beginning of the pandemic, so I had to do my homework, and I just Googled it. So who fucking cares? You're actually getting a good deal out of that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to make this a short, sweet video. Protests everywhere across the city. Protests here, protests in other states. So it's really popping off. I believe I heard that even the migrants are having a protest. Not about Palestine, but having a protest, I think, about the 30-day rule or whatever. 30 days of migrants have to leave the shelter. So they were protesting that. So, it's going down. I see 47 talks about this place is a virgin, but it's coming soon, man. This place ain't gonna be no virgin no more, man. Wait till the missiles come down. It's coming down to that point, man. We just gotta go through Jacob's trouble, and then we're gonna see this place go. The one that's been. The one you had to fight for one.